Jerome Powell's speech yesterday did not deter stocks from moving higher this morning. As I speak to you right now, we've got both the Russell and the NASDAQ up a little bit better than 1.3%. We've got the S&P up about 2/3%, and the Dow up about 3/4%. Seem to be gaining a little bit of steam. We'll have to wait and see if that drive continues. But Powell's speech did drive yields higher in closely watched comments made yesterday at the NABE conference. He left the door open for rate hikes larger than 25 basis points, which is something some of the other Fed governors have done in comments over this past 3 or 4 days, and basically implied that inflation is coming down one way or the other. He did, however, see grounds for optimism that a recession could be avoided. So looking at yields now, 2-year yesterday, 214, today 218, 5-year 233 yesterday, 238. Again, that's as I speak to you right now. 10-year up at 237, highest level since 2019, and the 30-year from 255 to 259. Yield curve hasn't moved that much, but it is interesting to note that the 2s10s yield curve has been cut in half since the beginning of March. The 2s10s is the one that a lot of analysts look towards as inversion in that particular part of the yield curve, meaning potentially a recession. So contrary to the optimism that Chair Powell had. Now, commodities are weakening as well. That's helping the overall picture. The dollar's lower. Gold, silver, crude oil, all lower right now. Gold is lower by 0.75%. Silver's lower by 2%. And crude oil is down by about 1.6%. Still well above $100 a barrel, though. And we are looking at copper a little bit above the flat line right now, but that could change. That's probably more driven by its inverse relationship to the dollar, with the dollar getting a little bit weaker. Now, looking ahead, we've got Fed speakers again today. New York Fed President John Williams is speaking. We've got San Francisco Fed President Mary Daly speaking, and Cleveland Fed President Loretta Mester all speaking today. Then in terms of data tomorrow, we get February year-over-year inflation figures in the UK.